the big thing at the moment is business interruption cover for businesses generally, really, and obviously where businesses can no longer trade. If you're a factory or you're a cafe or a hotel, and you have to shut up the premises due to either government regulations or that it's not safe to do that, carry on trading. The business interruption issue has been a big issue around the insurance sector over the last couple of weeks, really. The pandemics or cover for coronavirus pandemic is something that insurers really aren't set up to cover because of the drain on insurance resources. It's a global issue as opposed to a specific issue affecting one or a group of businesses, for example, in an industrial park where there's been a flood, or an individual business where there's been a fire or a storm. So insurers can account for that quite easily. But where you've got something as widespread as the coronavirus, then clearly that's an extraordinary event that has affected the insurance industry.
And it's a whole situation. I mean, is raising all sorts of interesting questions for us lawyers. I mean, I know it's not much fun for an awful lot of people, but liabilities under leases and liabilities for rent and liabilities under contracts generally, some of which have force majeure clauses in, which allow unexpected occurrences such as COVID to get you out of a contract. Do those apply to leases? And unfortunately they don't. So I mean, that's another thing just to mention in passing. Or the ability to exercise a break or to terminate your lease is only available in very specific circumstances which have to be put into the lease. So a number of tenants have been saying, well, can we get out of this? Can we stop paying our rent? Can we take steps to reduce our liabilities? And other than the concessions which have been put forward by the government for rent periods and or to prevent you being wound up, for instance, for non-payment of rent, they put restrictions now on the ability to issue statutory demands and winding up petitions, again to protect tenants, particularly retail and entertainment businesses, to stop them being taken advantage of by rapacious landlords, I suppose. But equally, then the landlords have problems because they're not getting the rent, and they've got their obligations to their banks and their lenders. So it's a rather nasty, vicious circle at the moment.